Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dinesh Tatia and today we are going to see the nested if else. Hope you have seen my last video on the conditional statement where I have explained what is if and what is else and how it is useful for our programming. Okay, so now today we are going to start nested if else. What is nested if else? Nested if else means there is an if else conditions inside if. Okay, that is the nested if else condition. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so our topic is nested if else. Okay, so how it works, it means there is an if else condition inside the if condition. Means there is if, okay, if a is greater than b for an example, and again I will use if and and else condition inside this if statement. Okay, inside this if I am using if else, so this if else is nested inside the if condition. So this is my nested if else. Means whenever this if else comes inside the if condition or elif condition, like I will explain you what is elif condition. So such type of this conditional statement are called as nested if else. Okay, so let me show you some examples on that. Okay, for an example, let's take a three variables, and in that three variables we are giving the integer values. Okay, and we have to make a program, एक ऐसा program बनाना है in which we have to find out that किसकी वैल्यू ज्यादा है, which means which variable has a higher value. Okay, so let's make a three variables a. In that let us give an input. Okay, I have already explained the use of input variables, that how we are giving the values by asking to the users. Okay, so this is my input. So enter the value, enter the value for a. Okay, so I am giving some space here. See, there is a space here I am giving, so that whenever the user will give the value, there will be some space. It's not just adjacent to each other, so it looks good aesthetically. Okay, so now there is one more thing we can do, that enter the value for b. Okay, enter the value for b, and for c is also same thing, integer input. Then enter the value for c. Okay, so these are my three variables. Okay, in which I will take the input from the users. Now suppose I have to find out which variable has a higher value. Okay, so I will put a condition. I will use a conditional statement, if else condition, that if a is greater than b. Okay, if a is greater than b. Okay, here you can see that if a is greater than b, then okay, if a is greater than b, then my function will work. Then my conditional statement, if statement, will work. Okay, and what it will do, now I know that a is greater than b. Okay, now I have to check for c. Okay, if a is greater than c. Okay, so a is greater than b also, and a is greater than c also. Then I will print that a is larger. Okay, now I can print this one. Now you can see one thing, that a is greater than b. Okay, a is greater than b, then only my this if statement will execute, because this has to be true. This has to be true, then only it will go in this if condition. Okay, that we have seen in our conditional statement. Now here a is larger. Okay, if a is greater than else, what one more condition is coming in between here. एक और कंडीशन यहाँ पे दिख रही है. क्या दिख रही है? जैसे a is greater than b है, अगर a greater than c है, then a is larger. बट अगर a greater than c नहीं है, it means c is larger than a. Okay, that means c is larger than b also. Because a is larger than b, then only my if statement is execute. So a is already larger than b. Now I came to know that c is larger than a. It means it automatically larger than b. Okay, so A is greater than B and C is greater than A, so it means C is larger, means C has the highest value in all three variable. Okay, now this is one of the condition. Else uh, there is one more way we can write is elif. What is elif? Let me show you in this next example. First of all, you can see if A is less than B. Okay, if A is less than B and if B is less than C, and sorry, and if B is greater than C, then print, then what you will print? You will print B is larger. Okay, you will print B is larger आएगा, largest, go for largest, but then also go for largest, else same condition you can see that A is less than B, means B is greater than C. So when you are entering, then B is automatically greater than A. Now if the condition is false, this B is greater than C is condition false, means C is greater than B and C is already greater than A. It means print here C is largest. Okay, so these are our conditions. Okay, now suppose I have given if else elif. Now I will give else. There is no chance of L also, but then also if all three, if someone some users have given all three equal, means 10 10 10, then we can say some other conditions. Okay, now let me give you 5. Okay, 5 6 7, C is largest. See, okay, so this is the example of nested if else. Okay, one more example we can give 10 5 20, again C is largest. Okay, let me give 20 15 4, A is largest. Now let me give 20 51, B is largest. Now I will give all equal, some other conditions. So you can see that how we are using the nested if else. Okay, now here I have used elif function. Elif, this conditional statement. What is elif? Elif is else if. Okay, in this if condition, suppose if A is greater than B, okay, then print A is largest. Okay, and I will use if I will use the same condition. Let me show you. I will use the same condition again using if. Okay, I will make this same project again, same examples we can see using if. Okay, so let me show you by using if. Okay, instead of elif we will use if, then also it will work. Okay, the conditions we have already given there. Let me show you again that how it works. It will work perfectly, friends. There is no error in this. If we will use instead of elif we will use if also. Okay, so the problem will I will let you know what the problem is. 4, A is largest, some other condition. Now you can see the problem. See, what's the issue here? Whenever you use if, okay, whenever you use if, then if will execute, okay, with the nested if else. Now you have used if again, okay, so this will run again. Already, suppose A is largest. Okay, you have found out that A is largest. Okay, so here the this whole means Python should stop here only. Okay, it will not go to if or else, because we have already get the result here. in the if condition. Okay, but if you use if condition again, then it will not stop here, it will go here, if condition again, and there will be no result. This is a false condition, then also it will run and execute and will see that it is a false or true or false, and then it will go else again. Okay, so this is the loss we are getting in if condition, if and if condition. That's why we are using elif. That suppose if it is it use here, okay, it runs here, it will execute directly, otherwise it will go to the elif, and if we will get the answer in the elif condition only, then it will stop at elif, it will not go to the else part. Okay, so this is how this is the benefit of elif, that it will means it will helpful to run this program fast, so that your program will not go to if condition again and again, that whenever your condition meet, you will get the result. Okay, so this is the use of else, if, elif and else. Okay, this is a very important topic, we will do some projects in the next lecture. Okay, so hope you have understood this. This is very easy stuff. Okay, just need some practice and you will get the solution. Okay, okay, thank you guys, hope you have enjoyed it, and do like, subscribe, and comment if you have any query, but do subscribe my channel. I am working very hard to give you some such knowledge. Okay, so do like and subscribe. Okay, thank you guys.